I'm Kirsty Meakin from Naio Nails, and in this video, we're gonna do some crazy stuff.
3, 2, 1, go!
We are going to test waterproof makeup. And we're not just going to get in the shower and test it like that or splash our face. No, because that would be too normal. We are going surfing. So I'm going to start by applying my foundation. I've already moisturised my skin. I'm going to use this new foundation that I've got, and it is called Cover Proof Foundation. It comes with this gorgeous little sponge, but they're supposed to be really good coverage and it's supposed to stay on. And to be honest, when I've had it in my hands and then I've washed my hands, it takes a while to come off. You really have to work it off your hands. So hopefully it's going to do the same to my face. As you can see, my face is quite spotty at the minute, which is lovely.
You haven't got one right on the end of your nose though, like me.
Oh, do you want some foundation, Duck? I'm going to pump this out on the back of my hand. Shall we do 2 first and see how much we can cover? I'm going to use a brush just to apply sections. I'm not going to blend with the brush. We definitely need another pump of that. I prefer to add a little bit more rather than putting on too much. I do think I need a little bit more. So that's 4 pumps we put on. So now we're going to use the sponge. I'm going to use this part to do the larger parts and the flatter parts of my face. And then when I do my eyes, I'm going to use the pointy side. So I don't think it's very soft, this sponge, in all fairness, but it seems to be doing the job. So the pointed side's going to get into those bits around your nose and all those little nooks and crannies around your eyes. I am going to use the Bare Minerals concealer. Now this is a concealer that has serum in it as well, because the foundation alone doesn't quite cover everything. So this is just to get a little bit more coverage, really. I'm not going to contour with it or anything, although I do use that for contouring sometimes. So we're going to use the tip, the nipple of the sponge. I can't believe how spotty I am. Then I'm going to do under the eyes. As soon as I finish this eye, I'm going to go in with loose powder just to seal that. By sealing that straight away, you will reduce any sort of the product creasing into your wrinkles. Maybe you don't have wrinkles. No, you don't. You're very lucky. I'm just sealing it now with a bit of powder. And now I'm going to do my blusher, my bronzer. And I saw this, and it's not expensive. W7. And it's got in 3 different colours. So you have a shimmery bronzer. This is good for contouring. And we've got a highlighter. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to run that brush very gently down the side of my nose. I don't want to contour too much. I am only going surfing. I don't want this, you know, whole glamorous look. And then I like to get my finger in that highlighter right on the end of my nose, and then from the centre up to get that bit of shine. A big brush and just blend that a little bit. Now we're going to use this gorgeous palette by Collection. This is inexpensive but fantastic. So you can contour and highlight with it, and you have 2 different blushes. I like this one because it's nice and pink and it has a slight shimmer to it. So I'm going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks. So we're hoping that this foundation is going to hold on to this look. You know, all the powder, the bronzer and the blusher, we hope it's going to hold on to it and last. Then I'm going to take this highlighter and run that just along the top of my cheekbones. Just a little bit, just for a little. And then this bronzer here, we're going to use it like a bronzer. And I've got to go under my chin. You know, I sort of expect this to wear off because it's just on my skin, really. But we'll see. This is going to go to the top and then just a little bit on my cheeky cheeks like that. So for my brows, I'm going to use Eyebrow. Now this is known for not budging. So hopefully this is going to be good. And I use this quite a lot because it does stay on. Whether it's going to stay on when we go surfing, who knows? So you've got your wax, and then in here you have your brush. And it's a gorgeous brush because it's so slim. So it's very pinched. So you could do tiny bits, and it's got a lovely angle so you can do a wider section. I'm going to start in the middle. Just doing some little hair strokes. So by the middle, I mean here, not there. And then I'll start by outlining. I am going to seal that a little bit and ombre it slightly so we've got a bit of a fade. I am going to use one of my favourite palettes, I'm sorry to say it is, the Jeffree Star palette. It's called Beauty Killer. I'm going to use Vanity from that palette. So it's a dark brown. I'm just going to pop a little bit just for colour. And fingers crossed, the Eyebrow holds on to the powder and makes it waterproof. Let me tell you a little story. I like telling you stories sometimes. I went to Liverpool on a night out, and me and my friend were using a new brow product, and it was like a felt tip pen, but for your eyebrows, and we thought it was really cool. Until it started to bucket it down. It was absolutely slatting it down with rain, and the eyebrows begun to cry. Brown tears. So the eyebrows just wasn't good. Hence we went back to the hotel. I'm going to use Courtney, which is just a pale colour. A pale nude, and I'm literally just going to brush that across there. That's the brows done. I'm going to use China White just here to highlight and a little bit under the brow. Not a lot, just a little bit. So remember the collection's brush and glow. I'm going to use that. This fluffy slanted brush. And I don't want to go too crazy, because I'm only going, you know, going indoor surfing, not outdoor surfing. However, it looks pretty brutal. Let's just say that on the videos that I've seen. So that's all I'm going to do there. And then we're going to use liquid eyeliner. Right, so I have two liquid eyeliners, an inexpensive eyeliner and a more expensive eyeliner. I have no idea how much they were, but I'm sure we will find out and put a link somewhere for you. So on this eye, I am going to put Superliner Black Lacquer Waterproof from L'Oreal. And then I'm going to put on this eye the Collection Fast Stroke Waterproof Mascara. Now, I always find liquid mascara. Have I just said mascara? I didn't say eyeliner for this one.
You did say eyeliner for that one, yeah.
And I didn't mean to throw it. Whoops! And on this eye, I am going to use Collection Fast Stroke Waterproof Eyeliner. So I find eyeliners that are waterproof more difficult to use. They kind of dry really quickly, and so we've just got to do this as quick as we can. I feel like you don't ever get a neat line. And then when it goes on your eyelashes, it clumps your eyelashes. But, you know, Sacrifices have to be made if you want waterproof. Okay, so we've got one flick on. And then we're going to put the inexpensive one on. This has got a stiffer nib than the other one. I find it more easier to control. Yeah, it doesn't dry as fast because look what I've done. So I'm going to use some of the Bare Minerals concealer, put it onto a brush, so back of my hand, onto the brush. Make sure we're dry here. And you're literally just going to go straight over where that mistake is. So I find that liquid eyeliner gets in your eyelashes and clumps them up. So I'm just getting a brush and trying to roll that off, and you can even see, I don't know if you pick it up on camera, how it's falling off. Waterproof mascara, we're going to use the MAC waterproof mascara. So we're going to do 2 coats of that. For my lips, I am going to use e.l.f. and this is from Lime Crime. I love this colour. And we're going to see if this stays on in water. I love that colour! So, I'm hoping that it all stays on. I'm hoping that the foundation stays on. Do you know when you go swimming and you get, I don't know why, snot wants to come from my nose when I swim or go in any kind of water. Snot just appears and wants to, and I keep going, And I don't think I'm alone here. I see kids doing it all the time and I just think there's snot all in that pool. Kids snot and adult snot all in that pool. So we'll see if the snotty nose keeps the foundation on, if the lips keep on, if the eyes, if they stay on, the eyeliner and the mascara, and eyebrows of course. I hope my eyebrows don't wash off because they're like the main thing about my face, I think. Without eyebrows I would look very strange. So, let's go have some fun! That was fun. My legs are killing me. The water battering against my thighs, you know, I have quite big thighs. has caused a lot of bruising, shall we say. So yes, my thighs are a little bit sore, and holding onto that bodyboard, oh my God, what a tricep workout that is, just holding onto it with the sheer force of the water. So you could see instantly I was covered in water. I was being battered by the jets with all the water. I swallowed quite a lot of the water.
And snot.
And snot, yeah. The snot was on full form. So here's how I feel that the makeup stood up. Some of the lips did come off, sort of, but mainly towards the centre. The foundation did stay on, apart from sort of where my nose is, around here, where I was messing with my nose. Everywhere else was all right, you know, it was all right. My eyebrows, wow. They stayed on so well. I can't believe how good they stayed on, and I was very thankful that they stayed on. Mascara was brilliant, stayed on, didn't, you know, when you've got normal mascara and you go swimming and it literally just, you cry black tears. None of that happened, which is great. Didn't look a fool. Okay, yeah, I did. I did look a fool because I was falling off and all that, but at least my makeup looked cool. Apart from bit of a letdown with the collection waterproof fast stroke. Didn't stand up to it. It actually looked like it had been battered away. It didn't run away, so it didn't smudge or like run in any way. It literally just looked like it had been worn away by the water. Whereas the L'Oreal one, which was on this eye, the L'Oreal one still looked absolutely brilliant. It was unbelievable. So, conclusion to this. The L'Oreal eyeliner is a must-wear when you are going swimming or surfing, if you're that daring. The eyebrow stuff stays on, an absolute dream. The foundation was pretty good, apart from you cannot touch your face. As soon as you touch your face to do the old snotty nose business, it will go. And the lipstick was all right. It just came off a bit. Would you wear this makeup when you go surfing? Well, if you're me, you would.
And that was powerful water. It was 30 miles an hour water.
Yeah, 30 miles an hour. That's why my legs are killing me. Honest to God, I struggled to stand up at the top. You might have noticed that I struggled to stand up at the top, but it was hard work. It was a big workout. I thoroughly enjoyed it and want to thank those at Flow Rider for letting us go and having some fun with us. We were going to do indoor skydiving, but it was fully booked. They were like, oh, but we've got this thing called the jump. And I'm like, all right, yeah, vertigo jump thing. Go on, what's that? What was it? Was it 125 foot?
Yeah.
125 foot building, which is actually the tunnel for the indoor skydiving. It's got all the fans in and everything like that. On top of that tunnel, 125 foot high, you can jump off it. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. No drama. No, Mythe, come on. Get me up there, I'll do that. Will the eyelashes stay on? I put some EYELURE eyelash extensions on. Thought, will these withstand the fall of jumping off a building?
Oh. Should we state to people that there was a rope attached to you?
There was a rope. It wasn't like a bungee, so it didn't go ba-doing. It wasn't like that. It was a rope that when it got to about 15 foot, I'd say, it then slows you down, so it catches you and slows you down, so you actually land without killing yourself or breaking your legs. And I looked like a falling cat. But as soon as I got down, I felt absolutely amazing and would have gone up and done it again because it felt amazing. It was, I can't even describe, like, it was elation. it was like, oh my God, this is amazing, let's go again. Because I was petrified. I was absolutely petrified. And I suffer from panic attacks. Those that don't know, yes, I suffer from panic attacks. I'm not afraid to say it. I didn't have a panic attack. I got myself sorted and I did it. And I'm very proud. And we got down to the bottom and we inspected the eyelashes that I thought, the wind alone up on top of that building, I thought that would have took them away. They would have been gone, never to be seen again. But when I got to the bottom, we had a look and they were perfect. They were still perfect. Anything can be done with nails, makeup and eyelashes. Anything. What's next?
Comment below.
Comment below, yes, that would be a good one. Comment below what you would like to see me doing, testing out nails and makeup to see their durability. Comment below, tell me what you want me to do. Be kind, please.